Number 7 point on our Spurs team preview. Summer came early for the Spurs. Pau Gasol, who's out over in France to see fellow Spaniard Rafael Nadal win the French Open. And then the two paired to open up a restaurant in London. Pau's excited for it.
Oh, what are they serving him?
Some good food. And free food, hopefully, if we go for it. Greg Popovich got some early work in this summer with DeMar DeRozan in Vegas at USA basketball practice. Wonder what they were chatting about there. Now we go across the studio. Skeets and Leigh from the Starters with a game of True or False.
From the Starters with your next point about the San Antonio Spurs, and the question is, will Brent Barry destroy the franchise? I'm just kidding. True or false? This is finally the season the Spurs won't make the playoffs.
False. It's false. Until it happens, I'm never going to say it's true. Because
they're going to make it for a 22nd consecutive year.
Yes, because last year they made it without Kawhi Leonard. And this year they've got DeMar DeRozan, who's still a starter. He knows how to score. He's a veteran. So Popovich has got his good players in LaMarcus Aldridge and DeMar DeRozan. They've also got some nice young pieces as well there, particularly Lonnie Walker, who we saw a lot of at Summer League. So I like that. The Spurs just grind out wins. It doesn't matter who's on that team. You or me could probably go there and they'd still make the playoffs. So I think they still make the playoffs. And they're going to miss Tony Parker and Manu Ginobili. Not as much as I'll miss Manu Ginobili, of course, but the Spurs are just one of those teams. They know how to win.
They've had a lot of turnover, though. I mean, you see who's new and who's gone. No Parker and Ginobili. It's weird to see. It's going to be very weird to see Tony Parker in a Hornets jersey. Ginobili obviously retiring. Oh man, I think last year I was leaning towards, last year was not going to be the year they made it. And it got close. They still win 47 games, and that's with Kawhi playing 9 of them. You're right.
But remember how they closed out that season as well, because that was like basically the last 10 games of the season, and they went on a great run and they got in. And that's how Popovich, that's his experience. And then again, a guy like DeRozan, I mean, people are sort of saying, wow, Kyle and DeMar aren't together anymore, but DeMar's an all-NBA player. So that's a great player you're getting. And Kawhi Leonard, 9 games last year, so the Spurs won without him.
Their defense is always going to be generally, top of the league. Popovich, that's just what he does, top 5, whatever. But I do wonder, can you win in today's game with DeMar DeRozan and LaMarcus Aldridge, 2 of the best mid-range shooters in the game? Not a lot of threes on this team that are going to be hoisted or hit. So that's the real question. Can Popovich figure that out to make it work with 2 of these guys?
Of all the coaches in the league, it's going to be him who can figure it out. Because remember LaMarcus Aldridge, they nearly traded him a year ago, and then he came back to all-star form. So he's going to have some sort of way of figuring it all out.
Let's hear from you guys. Is this the year the Spurs finally don't make the playoffs? True or false? Let us know on Twitter at #TheStarters.